Hello guys, welcome to Babbed channel, that is Be Aware by D, where we get candid on issues affecting our society. Karibuni. Welcome to our second episode. Today we'll be talking about struggles of unemployment after graduation. But before that, I want to thank you guys for the support you have shown us in our first episode. Asanteni sana. Today's topic is very interesting because it's a topic that I'm so excited to speak about because I've been there before. I'll talk out of experience, and today it's a little bit of story time because I'll be sharing a little bit of my personal story. So I graduated back in 2022 from the University of Dedan Kimathi University, and it was tough because after graduation I had to stay for almost 7 months at home, not knowing what to do. And I was so, let me say, I got postgraduate depression that time because I didn't know which approach should I take or which way should I go, because in my mind, I thought after graduation, jobs are always there, like they are always available. But then there are some things that we are not told by our parents, by our peers, or the people older than us. There are 3 things I want to point out that we are not told, that I wish I was told before, or I wish the person who is watching me could just be aware of them. The first one is there are a lot of learned people out there. So the time you are graduating, you should know you are joining the pool. You are not the first learned fella. So there are so many people with degrees, there are so many people with masters or even diplomas. Coming to think about it, I was like, I have a degree, so anytime I work, I'm going to work in a company or maybe an establishment. I'm going to get the job straight up. But that I didn't know that because there are so many people who even have PhDs and masters and they are still job hunting. So the second one is that it's not guaranteed that immediately after campus you are going to get a job. That is something that should sink in a person's mind before he or she embark on this journey of job hunting. Because me, I was like, I'm going to get a job straight up. So that thing made me like acquire postgraduate depression, because I was like, why am I not getting the job? I wasn't prepared for this or something of the sort. So that is something that is very important for you to notice that you're not going to get a job straight up after graduation. The third thing that I wish I knew before was you can find yourself in a totally different career than what you learned. Let me elaborate. Like you can find that maybe umesomea electronics and all that, and you find yourself being a content creator like me, or you find yourself being a photographer, or you find yourself even doing something, let's say education, something of the sort. So you have to be open-minded. You have to be on the watch out to know what are your interests, what are your hobbies, what are you going to do apart from what you have learned. Because if you are going to look for the white collar jobs, it's very, very hard nowadays, because according to the 844 system, there is the way we are geared. We are looking for employment. I love the new CBC way because it's very different from the reforms that were made by Ominde, the 844 something. system, because in CBC they are talking about competencies, they are talking about skills. What skills do you have? They are not teaching you to go to be and look for employment. They are teaching you skills that can help you get employed, or rather employ yourself. So I support, I am 100 supports the CBC system. Again, what made me overcome the postgraduate depression was having the clear mindset. There is a time I reached, and then I had to come and just say, you know what, jobs will always be there. Kama nilikuwa nipate job, nitapata tu. So you have to relax and start let me say kupanga. Which strategy are you you see you are unemployed. Which strategy are you going to use so that you may get out of this stage you are? Number one, you may decide to start a business out of your skills, out of your hobbies, or maybe you can maybe research on something, or something that you have ever wanted to do. Maybe you are good at makeup. You can research on things to do with makeup. You can research on things to do with the hospitality industry, and then you get into it and you make it something that you can earn a living from. Okay, the second thing, it's you can build your skills. There are some, if you say that you are looking for jobs, you are not getting jobs, you can also and you think that you don't have the capital to start the business, and you have somebody who can sponsor you or give you a scholarship. You can build your skills by going back to school, and maybe adding. This is the best time before the period after graduation, and when you're going to get employed. Don't just stay at home and say that na mimi nimetafuta kazi na hakuna. You can start building on your skills. Like you can even decide, you can enroll, keep yourself busy. You can enroll yourself in maybe a driving school, a class, computer skills. Maybe you can even go back to school and master your degree, or do a degree, or get your second diploma, or whatever course you want to do. It's very important to try on new things, especially when we are young, because time is not on our side. You all know that. Again, the other thing is social media. Social media is something that it's very helpful when you're looking for jobs. Like there are so many pages that you can follow. They will keep on jobs will keep on being posted, and you can apply the jobs. But again, you have to be very, very careful when it comes to the content that you take in. You have to filter the content that you're going to take in, because if you're the kind of a person who you will see maybe your friends posting, or people posting on Instagram, I bought a house at 23, I bought a car at 25, and then the pressure gets in you, then you should avoid social media at all cost. But then again, if you're that person who will see that and get expired, well and good. So you have to know the kind of person you are, so that you may know what to do. You have to filter the information that gets into your mind. The other thing is pressure. I think this one I'll elaborate more, because it's something that we youth don't understand. Kila mtu akona time yake. Like everybody has his or her own calendar. Like maybe let's say there is D, there is maybe somebody Mark, and there is another person called Mercy. Those D, Mark, Mercy, and maybe we used to school together, maybe in campus or something. You have to understand that the path that D will take, the path that Mark will take, and the path that Mercy will take, they are so different. I mean, D maybe anaweza kuwa self-employed. Maybe Mark can maybe start his or her own business. Or even Mercy can go abroad and start on other things and other things. People have to understand that kila mtu akona kalenda yake. I mean their own timing. The path that D will take, the path that Mark will take, and the path that Mercy will take, They are so different. Maybe D will employ herself. Maybe Mark will go abroad and maybe get green pastures, and maybe Mercy will stay at home and become maybe a housewife or something. But this is the worst thing you can ever choose. I believe that when we go to school, we do not go to school to just for the sake of going to school. There should be a difference between somebody who has gone to school and somebody who has not gone to school. You know, many people are like ulisoma degree na uko hapa na una kazi na tunafanya kazi the same na wewe na mimi sikusoma. That should never make you feel any bad, because there is a difference from the way you people talk, from the way you reason, and from the way you plan your things. We say education we say education, or we say somebody is learned when we see a change in behavior, the way you talk, the way you dress, the way you do your things. So that should not weigh you down. Another thing I normally say about people who are educated, you have to because you have the ability to think, you should not just stay at home or keep on applying jobs which you are not getting. Employ yourself. In today's world, maybe you're looking at me and you're like saying, where am I going to get the capital? Where you are learned, my fella. So you have the ideas of a wide range of sources of income, all the way from loans and such. So to the people that are unemployed out there, I'm just posting this video out there for you guys. You're not alone. We have been there. Actually, I'm still there. But then something that maybe keeps me going on is, what are you doing at that time that you are unemployed? You can do so much. It can be a period where you can self-reflect on yourself. Is the career that do I need to change my career? Should I even did the career which any career yenye nilifanya ndio nataka kufanya at the age of 40? Unaona, like career yenye nilifanya, is it nice for me? What can I do to do what? Yani encourage, unaona. Yeah, so so the struggles of unemployment are so many, because even some of the relatives, I know you may be feeling type away, maybe some of the relatives wanakuuliza bado hukupata job. No, that's where you have to have a hard skin. Like lazima, like those comments or those questions should not make you feel type away, because they are from where I come from. I think in Kenyans it's ni tabia tu ya wa Kenya, like immediately umalize campus, your relatives, your friends, everyone, na uko wapi siku hizi, unafanya nini siku hizi? That should not ever weigh you down. You should develop a hard skin and keep telling yourself that nilisoma, one day I'm gonna get that job, but before I get that job, what will I be doing? I can start my own business, as I build on my skills, I can learn something new, I can do a lot of things. Lastly, I want to tell you have to keep on applying. It all starts with the mind. The mindset is very important. Ati unatoka shule and then unakuja and we start telling you like huku hakuna kazi and all that stuff. Have you ever tried? Ama ni story tu unasikia. Are you following what we know or what we are telling you? Or you should be like, I have to try. Usitusikize sana. You have to try. You have to keep on applying. Actually, you have to make a schedule. You have to make a schedule, like you can say from 8 to 9 a.m. every day. I'll be looking on my Instagram, on Facebook, and searching for the newly advertised jobs. From this time, maybe from 6 to 7 p.m., I'll be applying for the jobs. You can use this time to revamp your CV and revamp your cover letter and all those things, and then you start applying. Yani, make it an habit. Do not give up. Yani, do not get tired. You can even say every day, just purpose to send more than maybe 20 applications every day. You never know. Unaweza kuwa umeketi hivi and then after you get an email being called for an interview for a job maybe you applied for maybe even 4 months ago. So you never know, so you have to keep pushing and keep trying. To my unemployed friends, remember the struggles are always there. We feel you, we get you, but how you're going to handle the struggles is what really matters. Remember, it all starts with the mindset. So be encouraged. I hope in one way or another you find this video useful. My good name is Diana Modoni. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. See you in our next episode.